still being a walk-on, it was difficult. Being a 2-year starter, playing in the Peach Bowl and the Cotton Bowl, playing in the playoffs, it was kind of difficult. So had a long talk with my family and thought it might be the time to move on. And so sort of the process there, it was really hard. I love Cincinnati. They have a place in my heart, but it was time to take a step forward.
So you were a walk-on even at Cincy?
Yes, sir.
Really? Okay. And are you a walk-on here or scholarship here?
I took a walk-on offer here.
Took a walk-on here. Did you have any scholarship offers when you went in the portal? I mean, again, you were successful.
Yeah, I had a lot of schools reach out to me, I had a full ride to South Alabama. That was a coach I had a close relationship with, and my thing is scholarship, walk-on, I just want to play ball, Connection goes a long way, and Coach Lorg and Coach Tank here, they were two coaches that, growing up, I was a big Oregon fan, and Coach Lorg reached out to me and made me feel at home, and it was something that I didn't feel at Cincy, and I kind of trusted him and thought I'd take a chance moving 35 hours away across. So
take the geography out of it, take the scholarship element out of it, purely job and competition.
Absolutely.
You had something that was pretty definitive and I'd say borderline locked in.
Yes, sir.
You left that for something that is very much not
Yes,
in
sir.
a highly competitive situation for kickoffs, for place kicking.
Yes, sir.
Why enter a competition when you didn't have to?
Being a kicker, I love competing, with Camden and Andrew, I got two really great kickers with me. I feel every day we make each other better. We help each other out. So, regardless if I'm the starter or not, I want what's best for this team, and I feel like being here, I can make an impact on this program. So,
I know you're working a lot at place kicking. You also doing kickoffs, or is it just place kicking?
I'm doing kickoffs also, yes.
Okay. How have you been doing so far, you think?
I feel like I've been doing really well. Adapting. I've been there before, starting at the bottom, then working my way to the starter spot. So just taking it step by step, and then being there for my teammates at the same time.
You mentioned Lorg, kind of made you feel at home. What was that message that he gave you?
Coach Lorg was, when he reached out to me at Cincy, I was grateful for the coaches we had there, but it wasn't as much as like a player-coach connection with the specialists. And here he was showing me what they do with the kickers, charting-wise, how they take care of the athletes here, walk-on scholarship, you're treated the same. And then just coaches, when I came on my visit here, Coach Lorg and Coach Tank took me out to dinner with my family, and sort of just the conversation I had with them, like seeing that they're from the Midwest almost, Pittsburgh, just something that I could connect to, just having that next to me and someone that knows what it's like to be across the country away from home. So.
Skyline or Gold Star?
Oh, here we go.
This is an easy answer.
So I grew up in Indiana, and we'd always have Skyline chili, have family in Dayton, and then I actually tried Gold Star for the first time this past season, and the chili at Gold Star is all right, but I feel like Skyline's there, but it's one of those, I just had Skyline growing up so much, it got boring. Gold Star was something new, and I was like, oh, this is good,
What's your order?
At Skyline, oh. I'm a kicker, but I usually get 6 chili cheese conies. So
6?
Yeah.
We talked to Mason Flutter the other day, and he said his McDonald's order was an absurd amount of food. I don't know.
Mason Fletcher?
No, Mason Flutter.
Okay.
I don't know if you heard that and what it was, but it was two double quarter pounders, 2 chicken sandwiches, large fry, large shake, large Sprite, and a 20-piece McNugget. I really do think that this 6 Coney dogs is more impressive than that.
I don't know why. It's just, they're only probably this big,
Yeah,
they're not big hot dogs, but when you don't eat all day, they go down pretty easily.
I can see that.
Yeah, absolutely.
To go back to football, just how has fall camp been for you so far? You mentioned earlier how you made the trip out here and all that, but what has that transition been like, and how has it been playing for the Ducks so far?
Honestly, so I was with Adam Berry. We were training in Birmingham with Coach Mike McCabe. So when we were out there, it's difficult thinking you haven't touched home yet, and you got a month before season kicks up. You're going straight into fall camp, and got to fight for that spot. So first day I got here, I moved in with Camden Lewis. He was the first guy I saw, and just made me feel at home. And at that first day, realizing I'm not gonna be able to see my family for little time, so he made me feel at home. The other guys here made me feel at home, coaches, and it was sort of, as soon as I got out here, we knew we were all going to compete and jobs open. Camden did a really good job last year. He's a phenomenal kicker, and he's making me better every day, and I think just being out here with the rest of the team. It's no one's judging each other. We're here, we're bonding, and in my opinion, I think the bond we have here at Oregon was better than what I had at Cincinnati.
Did you know Adam beforehand?
No, actually, which was funny because we talked about playing each other at Temple. We always sort of bring that game up and have laughs about it because we blew them out. But we were training together, and we actually, when we came on the visit, we were on the visit together, and then we talked about going to train in Birmingham together. So
did you guys train all off season together?
yes.
What was that experience like? Were you guys both committed to Oregon at the time?
Yeah, so we both committed to Oregon, and then Coach Loria and Coach Mike McCabe, they have a really good connection. Every kicker that Coach Loria's had, Jordan Stout, Blake Gillikin, they've all trained with Mike McCabe. So we went out there, and we actually lived in an Airbnb together for a little over a month and a half. So we had a really good connection. We both had the same goals. We want to come help this team, and we want to win a Pac-12 championship and the Natty.
What do you think it makes it so special about you guys in that room? You know, we talked to Camden the other day, and he talked about your relationship and all that.
Honestly, specialists, we're different. We got to be there for each other. Game-winning kicks we make, everyone loves you. You miss it. You only have those guys in your room supporting you because they know what you're going through. And it's like, it's the depth chart. You see there's schools with 4 or 5 kickers, but it's best guy deserves a job. If it's me, it's me. If Camden, Andrew, whoever's charting the best, performing the best, they get the spot. We just want to win football games, and that's all we're here to do. It's not an individual thing. It's we're here as a team. So that position room, we all have a great connection. We do a lot of bonding, and I think we're all supportive of each other. We have a great room. I think it's probably one of the strongest rooms in the country, in my opinion. Punting wise, we have 2 phenomenal snappers, and then our kickers.
You kicked for a college football playoff team last season. And this might be a loaded question, is there any similarities you see between the two and this year's team for Oregon?
Yeah, I've had a talk with quite some guys. I mean, Chris just came up and talked to me. I had a talk with Bo about it. I've talked to DJ. I've talked to Justin Flo. Justin wouldn't shut up about it. He just kept going like, bro, tell me what it was like, and I tell the guys, the first thing I noticed when I got here was just the brotherhood's completely different. I mean, Cincinnati, they had a strong brotherhood, but there was a lot of position groups that had issues with each other. The coaching staff here is, they know the players are going to make mistakes, and they're not so much going to hold us accountable. They don't want to see players step up and hold each other accountable, which I think goes a long way. But what I think made the playoff run for Cincy was after that game-winning field goal loss to Georgia in the Peach Bowl, that offseason, we knew where we were, we knew where we stood, and we had one goal in mind. It was take it there. But this team, they're different. We got some athletes that Cincy didn't have, I can tell you that. And the thing about this team is it's the brotherhood that I think is going to take us a long way. Everyone just bonds. Even outside of football, everyone wants to do something with each other. Just doesn't matter position, where you're from, whoever you are, name, stars. Everyone here is family, and I think that goes a long way.
Camden mentioned that all you specialists play Fall Guys.
Oh, yeah.
Who's the best?
Ooh, I'm gonna have to give that one to Andrew probably. I think Andrew's the best one. I know Luke did just get his first one. I think it was yesterday, but I think Andrew's probably the best.